Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to the second live stream of today. In this one, we'll be watching Sapporo versus Voltage. I'll be commentating this one. I'm excited, and I'll be joined by our lovely broadcaster, Super John. So let's get this match started. Before any captures are done, let me introduce the teams quickly. Alright, so for Sapporo, which is on the red side, we've got Cassidiaris, Light, Trent, Ace, and Pixel. And for Voltage, we've got Cortex, Artyom, Win, Activa, and Zolotoy. Teams have been showing some offensive maneuvers. Activa already taking the opponent's flag, trying to run away despite his low HP. Maybe Zolotoy can take it, but he drives into the building. It's very low HP. Cassidiaris going to get a return here. Surprising that no other team members from Voltage came to support Activa when he was pulling. Or Zolotoy. Trent using his overdrive in the opponent's base, which seems to be a good move, but his shots are being blocked by a dead tank, resulting in him being taken out. Pixel actually pulling the flag towards the center, gets stuck on... Oh, and he keeps getting stuck. That's such a wasted opportunity. I feel like Tribute is not played enough so that teams don't train it too much, which is resulting in, like what we just saw, players not knowing how to maneuver around the map while not looking where they're going. Alright, I will also be launching the predictions, so if you guys want to participate, you can vote for whichever team you think will be going to win. Alright, the predictions have been launched, so do participate if you want to win some channel points. Or if you think your esports knowledge is good enough. Back to the match, Activa and Zolotoy actually using his overdrive. Seems to be a good move. A Win using his overdrive. It's a bit unnecessary in this case. Should have preserved it and used it in a situation like right here. Like if he waited a little bit longer with activating it, this would have been the perfect moment. Cortex also using his overdrive, surprisingly. Activa, a lot of overdrives flying across the map. And the flag will be returned by Trent, keeping the score at 0-0. Pixel moving towards Light. Ooh, and this time he does get through without hitting the fence. The overdrive steadily healing him, making sure he doesn't lose the flag, which does happen eventually. Cassidier is going to be taking the flag and capturing the very first flag for Sapporo. Nice attempt there by Pixel. Good thing Artyom was paying attention and he used his overdrive just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Light and Cassidiaris both have their overdrives ready. Both of them sneaking into Voltage's base. Light attempting to go towards the center, but opts to just do some damage because he knows he won't be able to go very far. Pixel giving it a shot as well, being blocked by Win. Pixel down to 0 HP. Somehow still alive. So currently no opponent who can take him out. All of them are respawning. Light taking over the flag, and this will be the second capture already for Sapporo. Seems like Sapporo are really good at picking the exact moment when their opponents are all on respawn, resulting in, as you can see, 2 captures and almost a third one here. If only Trent had a little bit more help there. Oh, but Activa didn't return the flag. Guess Darius gets his hands on it. And that will be the third capture already. To be fair, in this situation the red base does have an advantage, so it wouldn't surprise me if Voltage put up way more of a fight on the other side in the second round. Trent sneaking once again, already used his repair kit. It's a good thing Cortex was paying attention, otherwise that could have been dangerous. Win doing a good job just moving towards the center area, that way he's able to help out both offense and defense with his overdrive. Pixel gets the overdrive box right before he gets taken out. Activa taking Sapporo's flag. He's all by himself. And Sapporo very aware of him. He won't let him go anywhere with the flag. Yeah, it doesn't look like Voltage will be able to capture if they keep going for solo pushes like that. So far, I mean, both teams have 5 players, but the way they're playing just feels... I mean, the way Voltage are playing, they just play very solo. Seems like their communication is not that great. Zoloto actually pulling the flag win with the overdrive. I mean, it didn't really do much except snoop some damage off of Trent, but that's about it. Probably should have saved that overdrive for a different occasion, like right now when Light is there. With Light with the overdrive, and he gets the return. They were so close. Yeah, that's what I mean with their communication has not been up to par. Because if they just paid attention and communicated that there's someone coming from the middle, then the flag holder should not have gone towards that area. But oh well. Activa with a chance. Yes, it's overdrive, but no repair. Already low HP. Gets spotted by Pixel. Not much he can do about that one. Zolotoy does come in, but it's a bit late considering his teammate's already been taken out. Archom and Cortex both doing a good job taking a hold of that platform area. Just as I say that, they lose control over it due to some good respawns from Sapporo. Pixel using his overdrive together with Trent. They're going towards the center area. This will probably be a capture. Yeah, this will most likely be a capture. Zolotoy does have an overdrive, but no repair, so there's no point in him using it. Resulting in a 4th capture for Sapporo. Activa using his overdrive just to slowly heal himself, but he gets spotted by both Trend and Light, resulting in that teamwork taking him out. If he's hiding from Light, Trent's going to shoot him and vice versa. Cortex manages to flip himself, that's very unfortunate. Trent with the flag doesn't get anywhere. Only 10 seconds left, not enough time for either side to capture. But that was a great first round. Good job by Sapporo. They definitely dominated that round. I'm curious to see whether they can still keep it up in the second round when the roles are reversed and they're on the more defensive side. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that Sapporo will still probably win, or it will result in a tie, since they did look like they the superior team in the first round, just based off on their the way they're playing, their coordination, their communication as well. But we'll have to see. Anyways, who do you guys think will win? Let me know in the chat. Or I can just pull up the prediction. Surprisingly, 74% voted for Sapporo and the remaining 26% voted for Voltage. So a lot more people voting for Sapporo. I mean, it's sort of understandable. I mean, the results have pretty much spoken for themselves. They've been doing really good as of lately. Voltage has been a pretty good team, even in the previous seasons, but they just haven't been able to get to that very top level yet, which Sapporo is getting very, very close to. Teams are slowly getting ready. In the meantime, Pixel took the overdrive box, which will definitely result in a big advantage for him and his teammates. If he does decide to use it early, that is. But then again, like, he needs to be presented the opportunity, because if there's no opportunity, then just using it will be a complete waste. But considering how good that coordination has been, if there's like two players pulling the opponent's flag and he uses it, then it will probably result in a capture. But we'll see. Overdrive box falling once again. Seems like a win will be the first to get it. Does use a speed boost. Nobody else noticed yet. Does get it. Someone in the chat asking when is Team B gonna play. We'll actually be streaming them tomorrow, so stay tuned for that if you're a Team P fan. Activa already pulling the flag, Win taking it from him, very low on HP. Cortex locking down that middle area, just making sure nobody can get close to the return. Artyom with the flag, Trent. That might even prevent them from capturing Trent. Trent blocking it. Trent maybe gets the return. And he does get the return. They were so close. Voltage was so close to holding the advantage. But yet again, Activa pulling the flag. Ace there, just to make sure it doesn't get any further. Pixel taking Voltage's flag, using his overdrive just to keep himself safe, even though it feels like a bit of a waste, but I do guess for safety reasons it's acceptable. Pixel using his range advantage over Activa. Already forced him to use his repair kit. On the other side, Zolotoy being forced into a corner by Cassidiaris. Doesn't get a return there, but still puts some pressure on them, which prevents them from pushing into Sapporo's base. Overdrive box falling yet again. Ace with the overdrive through the middle. Light taking that overdrive box. They're getting closer, but Zolotoy knows what's up. He's trying to block Light at all costs to prevent him from using his overdrive. He does use it. Oh, and he was so very, very close. Cortex was very low HP, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. Pixel already forced to use repair kit. Probably has to drop it off to his teammate. So far, nothing much happening. Surprisingly, Activa being the one who's pushed the most. I mean, it sort of makes sense considering he deals the most damage close range, but for that to work, he does have to be close to you, which Sapporo have been doing a good job of avoiding that. Zolotoy moving in, gets taken out before he gets even close. Activa gets unnoticed, goes unnoticed, does a lot of damage against Pixel. Ooh, that was close. They took him out just on time, and Ace managed to take the flag. Cassidy is using his overdrive and missing. Still does apply the freeze effect on Artyom. Cassidy is low HP. He was getting so very close. Yeah, that was a good save by Cortex. Pixel, Pixel getting very close. Pixel and Trent, both of them pretty low HP. Win also low HP, and they almost returned it, but that was so very close. They must not have been happy about those dead tanks. Capture just happened. Very first capture in favor of Team Voltage. A bit surprising, to be honest. I did expect Sapporo to keep up their winning streak from the first round. But I guess the unbalanced side was a bit too difficult to get over. Active is still in the opponent's base, doing a lot of damage towards Ace. Taking him out even, but doesn't result in much. Pixel moving in with his overdrive. So far, not too much happening. I mean, this is a map where it's pretty hard to capture. You just need to make use of the right moment. Like, you need to have great timing in terms of taking out the opponents, making them respawn while you're pulling the flag, or great overdrive usage. The next map is going to be Sandbox, so I do expect that one to be a lot more dynamic. Meanwhile, Active pulling towards the center, gets taken out by Ace. Active moving in, not much he can do about that one. There's a lot of players preventing him from taking that flag. Overdrive box falling in towards the middle. Pixel heading towards it but getting blocked by Activa. Just Vibe deals way too much damage in close range. So far, team's just fighting a bit for map control, not too much going on. Pixel does try to get in towards Voltage's base, but he has to be very careful of Artyom and Cortex. Cortex already shot, so he has an opportunity now. Win is behind him, he needs to take him out quickly, but he doesn't manage to do so even with his overdrive active. Zolotoy moving towards the center. Win with a good overdrive. Taking out Cassadieros, also healing Zolotoy at the same time. Activa managing to capture the second flag here. Great job by him. Trent trying to get away with the flag, but he gets stuck between Win and Cortex, unable to go anywhere. Pixel still moving in despite being all by himself. Not much to do about that one. Overdrive box falling in towards the center once again. Zolotoy being the one to take it, which will definitely be a big benefit to his team. Viking Overdrive is very powerful depending on how you use it, of course. Pixel taking off of the flag. Low HP. Maybe Light can return the flag, I was about to say, but 3 opponents there. Maybe Ace's Overdrive. Does almost take out Zolotoy. Win taking off the flag. He's not very fast. Maybe Cassadieros can do something. And he does do a lot of damage, but Light can't prevent a return. Ace doing a lot of damage towards Artyom. Only 10 seconds left. Score will remain as is. 2-0 for Team Voltage, making the overall score 1-1. Alright, we'll be going on towards the second map, Sandbox. But yeah, it's a bit surprising that Voltage might come back in the second round, considering Sapporo's dominance in the very first round. But we'll have to see whether they can keep it up in Sandbox. It's a very small map, a lot of captures being made in there usually. Alright, still waiting for the map. Alright, there we go, there we go. I assume both teams will be using a shaft, because if they don't, then that would be a pretty big detriment. It would definitely make it harder for them to win. I mean, that of course depends on how you use your shaft. Like, if it's someone who only uses it in the arcade mode, then it's definitely not that effective. But if you use it to lock down parts of the maps, especially towards one side of the map, just locking down that entire left or right side, then that would be a very big help towards your team taking map control and eventually capturing. Alright, tanks are piling up like a big anthill, trying to get the overdrive box. So far it hasn't dropped yet. Let's wait and see. I mean, it does happen occasionally where it doesn't drop before the teams have to self-destruct. In which case, whoever selfs first will get a pretty big advantage. But you also need to get pretty lucky with your respawn. In this case, it's already dropping way before. Let's see who managed to get it. Light being the one. I mean, it's not the best one. I mean, it's good that he didn't give it to his opponents, but Hunter is not the most efficient overdrive in the world, especially in sandbox where there's usually a bit more space between the tanks. Can be very efficient in defense or offense, but your opponents need to be in the right positions for that to happen. Activa immediately going towards the left side of the map, trying to take over some map control. Seems like Cortex actually managed to miss the shot, or it wasn't enough to take out Ace. It's a bit surprising that Ace took the flag, considering how slow his hull is. If he just would have left it for his teammate, then that would have been a way better chance of them pulling. That's a bit of an odd decision there. Cortex helping his team take out the Viking Trent in the middle. This way Zolotoy is free to take the overdrive box. Cassidier is trying to do the exact same thing, but doesn't do enough damage. Cortex somehow still alive, even though he's facing off against 3 opponents. Fires his overdrive but misses. You do see that awfully often, that Crusaders use the overdrive, but it just misses. I mean, it's somewhat makes sense considering it's a pretty light hull and it's floating, so it's very influenceable. You can just bump into it, you can bump into something and it will completely miss. Your opponents can just suddenly drive backwards or make an unexpected maneuver. Light doing a good job facing off against both Activa and Cortex and taking out both of them. Striker being very efficient here. So far, still 0-0. It's a bit surprising considering the map. I mean, one good overdrive from a era should be enough to capture, but that is if you have the necessary map control, which neither of these teams really have. Artyom taking the center, overdrive active, trying to pull the flag. Trent was paying attention and prevented it. Zolotoy with his overdrive, pulling the flag now. Does look like this will be a capture as long as Cortex stays alive and blocks light. And it's going to be the very first capture for Team Voltage. That's a bit surprising. I think a lot of viewers didn't expect this either, considering 74% voted for Sapporo. But that was probably mostly because they did well in the very first round. Cortex with the overdrive, but he misses again. And that's going to result in Trent returning the flag. Oh, that's a painful one to watch. I mean, it's not easy to hit that overdrive. I mean, if you have to want it to go up, you have to move left or right and suddenly tap the opposite key for your tank to tilt upwards even slightly. Oh, but Pixel, he managed to prevent a return. He's going to equalize the score here. Ace and Light might be able to do something here. Ace being the only one left currently. Does seem like Sapporo has a lot of map control, but a lot of their players are very low HP, so it's going to be hard for them to do something with that. A lot of overdrives being used. Light still pulling. Pixel doing a good job distracting the opponents, taking them out. Active effort from the center. Maybe he can go for the counter pull. Great focus. Zolotoy moving in low HP all by himself, unable to do much. Overdrive box falling yet again. Artyom using and taking. Or not. He does take it, it was a very close one. Sapporo still in the lead. Have been doing a good job so far of taking map control. Pixel and Light taking control of the sides. If only Cortex didn't respawn there, Light might have had an opportunity to pull. Trent pulling the flag, win with a great overdrive, preventing the pull. Getting the return for his team. Voltage are all up in Sapporo's base, but all of them are quickly taken out because they were low HP. Cortex doing a good job just keeping the control over the side. The moment you lose control over both sides, it's pretty much it's just a matter of time before the opponent's capture. Seems there's a bit of server lag going on. Alright, let's hope the servers will be back very soon. Alright, with a quick refresh, it does seem to be up and working again. A light taking advantage of the opportunity to capture another flag for his team. Seems like they intend to continue playing. Alright, the map will be reset. Alright, we're still unsure about whether the round will be replayed or if the 2-1 will be accepted. We'll have to wait for the referee's answer. Alright, so far not clear what's going to happen. And it seems like there's been issues once again. Thanks for spinning right round once more. Alright. Rest in peace, service. Alright, let's hope they can continue playing the round this time without any interruptions. Alright, teams have rejoined the battle. Teams are getting ready for the overdrive box. Let's hope there's not going to be one more reset, otherwise it's going to be taking way too long for this round to be played. Alright, so apparently this will still be the third round, but the results from the previous battle till the server crashed. So 2-1 in favor of Sapporo will be capped, but any flags captured will be added on top of that for the total score. So even if the teams tie this round 0-0, then it will still be in favor of Sapporo due to the previous round they played. Right, Cortex being the one to take the overdrive box. This overdrive being even worse than Hunter. Most of the time Crusader overdrives don't do too much damage to even one tank. Very rarely does it affect two players. But we'll see, maybe Cortex can prove us wrong. Teams have started. Seems like there's been no replacement, still the same players. Still the same equipment if I'm not mistaken as well. Trent taking off the flag. Ooh, surprising. He dealt a critical damage there, he must have. Otherwise he couldn't have taken his opponent out of that range. Light taking off with the flag. Ace being very slow. Zolotoy with the killing blow. And Activia with the return. Archon being the only one from his team in the Sapporo base, unable to do much here. Both teams fighting for control over the sides once again. Just a lot of the same. Not seeing too many captures. Seems like both these teams do like to push in solo. Do see Zolotoy doing it quite often. I mean, it can't necessarily be blamed on him. His teammates are very stationary. I mean, they do fight for map control really well, but they're not. They don't continue pushing forward. Zolotoy trying once again. Does have his overdrive, and this time he does have a teammate with him. Win managing to take out Light here. Ace getting control over that side. Pixel on the other side. Doesn't look too bad right now for Voltage. Overdrive box falling. Win. Ooh, risky move. Light cancels his overdrive. A good move by Light, blocking the opponents, but none of his teammates are there to take advantage of it. Artyom barely managed to get the overdrive box. Divya taking off with the overdrive. Somehow still alive. And it seems like the score will be 2-2. Cassidy, Harris, and Trent fighting of Archon. Trent running away. A good overdrive by Ace. Really making sure he managed to survive, bringing the overall score to 3-2. Activia here for the counter attack. Pixel doing a good job blocking, stalling for time. Light on the other hand, doing a good job pulling, but Zolotoy with the overdrive will be getting the return as well. Won't be getting the overdrive box. Maybe his teammates will. Win getting his hands on it. This is the very best next thing after Viking, possibly even the best possibility. And a bit of server lag, but luckily it's all back. Really scared me there for a second. Trent pulling the flag, doing a good job. Bringing the overall score to 4-2 in favor of Sapporo. Sapporo once again in the lead. It's only 2 flags, there's a bit over 4 minutes left, there's plenty of time for Voltage to come back from this. But that really all depends on how they will attack, whether they'll play together and the way they use the overdrives. Speaking of overdrives, the box will be falling now, Pixel being the one to take it. Massive attack coming in from the Sapporo players. So a lot of them pushing up towards Voltage's base. But they're waiting a bit long here. Pixel does manage to take the flag, but it's no one to help him there. Trent's using his overdrive. This is looking really good for him. Managing to take out 2 opponents. Cassideros has to keep the side safe. Ace doing the same for the middle, and this will result in a 3rd capture, making the score a total of 5-2. Pixel taking off once more with the flag. He's trying to go for a 6th. Doing a good job keeping his distance from Artyom with his overdrive. Zolotoy trying to do the same thing, trying to counter. Maybe Artyom can do something. Doesn't seem like there's anyone who can stop him currently. Pixel being the only one, but he will be taken out by Activia. So the score went from 6-2 2 to 6 to 3. Still in favor of Sapporo, of course. Tivia with a good overdraft, taking over the flag. Capturing one more for his team. Not entirely sure if it's going to matter in the end scheme. They have to do something now. Activia, it's taken him too long. He just tries to go for it once more by himself. Good thing Zolotoy gets the hint, takes a flag, and is running. 4-4 in the map. Still, it is 6 to 5 in favor of Sapporo. Voltage managed to close the gap considerably, but I'm not sure if they will manage to capture one more flag within this 30 seconds, even considering Light is building their flag right now. Ace doing a good job occupying all of them. Taking out the win, and that's going to seal the deal for this round. Definitely going to result in a round for Sapporo unless one of them forgot the ace post checker, but we're not going to assume that. Alright, and that's going to be the end of this round. Let's get ready for the fourth. Still on the same map, of course. So the total score is currently 2-1 for Sapporo. We will definitely still be seeing one more map after Sandbox, which will be Cross. Cross was chosen, by the way, by Sapporo, so they must feel confident about the map. Alright, the overdraft box falling. Seems like not everyone's taking it too seriously. Trent being the, or excuse me, Zolotoy being the one to get it eventually. It's a pretty good one. Viking overdrive still very strong despite the nerf. Alright, fourth round has just started. If Sapporo manages to win this one round, then all they have to do is tie the next one in cross for them to take home this match. Light starting off strong, but T forgot Activia is still behind him. Activia trying to take off with the flag. Was already on low HP, not much to do about that one. Cortex in a stand-up with Pixel, neither of them can afford to move. Cortex, the first one, who lost his patience. The reason we put on music is because I'm all by myself and I can't constantly be talking. Okay, I mean, considering people in chat don't want to hear the music, I guess we will turn it off. I'm feeling alright, thank you. What about you? Just a bit hot where I live currently, so got a little bit less energy than usual. Pixel trying to take off with the flag. Ace was thinking about taking the flag, but realizing it was low HP. Not much you can do about that one. Yeah, Hollow Spirit. Yeah, honestly, like whenever it's really hot, like I don't know about you, but I get really drowsy. No, I'd love to tell you about my favorite car, but let's keep focusing on the game. Um, Light taking off with the flag. Didn't use his overdrive, and he will manage to capture the very first flag for his team in this round. Zolotoy trying to counter. Low HP, but surprisingly still alive. Activia, nice overdrive for once. It's one of the very few times you can see a Crusader overdrive actually hitting home. Ace doing a lot of damage. That was a good overdrive. Trent taking advantage and rushing towards the second capture. Leading the score 2-0 for Sapporo. So, like I said, if they win this round, they only need to tie the upcoming one. Don't add me, we'll back the gold box. I mean, I barely have any gold, so... Yeah, of course. Pixel heading towards the flag, capturing the third flag. It's only getting worse from here on out for Voltage. Cassidyarus taking the flag once more. Voltage have completely lost the initiative. Currently 4-0, still 5 minutes on the clock. It's not looking too great for them. I mean, they still have time to possibly make a comeback, but it really depends on how the mental situation is. Win. This is a great chance for him to use his overdrive. Getting the return as a result of it. There's still 5 flags behind, so it doesn't matter too much. Cassidy on chat saying, "Don't use it on me, bro." Not too happy about the overdrive. Ace taking the flag. I mean, this could be a strategy to lure out the opponents from behind the wall. That way his teammates can damage him like Pix was doing to Cortex right now. Light taking off of the flag. Ace heading towards that overdrive in the center, leaving it for Trent. This will be a 5th capture, and it's only starting to look worse and worse for Voltage. So I hope they're confident on cross, because considering Sapporo picked it, they must be. Uh, where I'm from the Netherlands. What about you? Back to the game. Light taking one more flag. Activia already left the map. And Stalker joined instead. Maybe something to do with FPS issues, maybe a rage quit, who knows. Ah, nice. Our commentator suddenly waking up in the chat as soon as someone mentions that. Allied with the overdrive. As if he hasn't captured enough flags already, he just wants to add more. In the meantime, while I was looking at chat, it seems like Voltage did manage to capture a single flag. I mean, not that it's going to help much considering Sapporo will try to retaliate right away, but Cortex preventing that by getting the return. Nice overdrive win, healing his teammates, but Trent using a counter overdrive, and they still won't be able to pull. Currently a lot happening. I'm still wondering what happened to Activia because he didn't appear to be lagging. Pixel trying to go for one more capture. Gets taken out at the very last moment before he disappears behind the edge. Trent still trying to go for it. It's almost like this capture really means a lot to them. They're trying to get a 7th one. Ooh, and Cortex barely misses the overdrive. Alright, so it's still, the overall score right now is 3-1 for Sapporo. Only one more tight round is all they need in order to take home this match, in order for them to win. Alright, waiting for the next map link. Cross has been created. Let's head over towards the map. I mean, I don't know about the best cheese in existence, but I mean, it's pretty good to be honest. Alright, a tech pause has been called from Voltage's side. It seems like the tech pause has been granted. I mean, I'm actually wondering what they want to call the tech pause for. Seems like they have 5 players, alright. Seems like they're busy strategizing, thinking about ways to not lose. Am I going to commentate tomorrow? I honestly don't know yet. I mean, I'll have to see if my schedule will allow me. How hot is it? I mean, currently it's like 28 degrees Celsius. I mean, it might not be very hot for other people, but for me, this is very, this is way too much. Who's going to commentate Team P? It's a bit early to answer that question. I honestly don't know yet, but we'll see. Honestly, I mean, 19 degrees Celsius. That's just nice. That's just comfortable. Anyways, teams have not started yet. I mean, I was looking over towards the map and I saw people with flags moving busily around, so I got I got kind of scared, thinking they already started while I was looking at chat. Yeah, that's very true. Like the same temperature does feel very different. I mean, that really depends on the humidity levels. Like the more humid it is, like the more pressing the air feels. So like more, um, the worse it feels. I'm personally from the coastal area. All right, teams have no intention of rejoining the map yet. All right, the signal to reset has been given. This match has been going on for a pretty long time now, considering it's been almost 1.5 hours. So thanks for everyone who's sticking around until now. Do I do parkour wars? No, I don't do parkour wars. I barely even join parkour battles. I mean, I play matchmaking occasionally. What about you guys? Do you enjoy your parkour wars, or you only play matchmaking? I mean, going for gold boxes, I mean, it's just a lot of fun. I mean, it depends on how long you've been playing. Like back in the days, whenever the alert for the gold box, like you heard it, and like your heart would start racing, like you would actually get so excited back in the day. All right, overdrive box has been taken by. It seems to be Zolotoy. He has been doing a good job of collecting the overdrive boxes. I mean, his team might need the advantage in this case. Someone say your heart still races. Honestly, that's amazing. I mean, still experiencing that feeling. That's great. You hate XP because there's no golds. Yeah, I mean, if you like going for gold boxes, then XP is definitely not the place for you. I mean, XP is just a lot of fun to play competitively. It's a bit of a shame they don't include XPBP in esports anymore, but it used to be a lot of fun to play in esports as well. Ooh, Pixel taking the flag, trying to run away with it. Still has most of its HP left. Cassidiera's trying to block Zolotoy, doing a good job so far. Ace getting locked onto, and it will take him out eventually. Cortex very low HP. Cassidiera's and Pixel will have to take out Stalker. They did manage to do it, but Pixel is very slow without this Nitro. Zolotoy with the overdrive trying to immediately counter Ace. Maybe he can take him out in one shot. Ace, and he does do it. And that's why you don't usually use your overdrives when you're pushing solo. It's high risk, high reward. It can really pay off, but your opponents need to be not. Just don't. If they're paying attention, it's not going to work. You should join parkour maps, so it's free entertainment. Honestly, I'm not too fond of drama, like even watching it as a show, so I probably wouldn't like it that much. Stolotoy fighting Trent, Battle of the Vikings. A lot of people have joined this call, very busy. Ooh, who is this guy? Who's this?
No need to introduce me, bro. I can join whenever I want, yeah? Come on. How are you guys?
Who let him in here? Who let him in?
I joined.
Get this guy out of here.
I sneaked in, G. Come on.
Snuck in.
Come on. How are you, Kai?
A bit tired. I mean, the match has been going on for a long time, but I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great, bro. Nice. So yeah, I'm
to not interrupt you, but Pixel doing a great job pulling the flag, capturing the second flag for his team. Yeah, sorry, I had to interrupt you there. Go on.
Thank you, John. So it's basically 2-1 now for Blinders or Sapporo. I mean, it's like 3-1, and this is the last 2 rounds, if I'm not wrong.
Yes? This is the last round, considering Sapporo is already winning by 3-1 in terms of rounds. So this might very well be the last round, unless Voltage do something right now.
We played against Voltage and Official. I think these guys are not that bad. Maybe they can do a comeback. But even if they tie, they will lose. So, lucky. My bro Zolotoy. Bro, whenever I say this name, I love, bro. I don't know why. Last time I was commentating on also Voltage.
Activia taking the flag. Kadiara's barely managed to get the return, resulting in a third capture for Sapporo.
Nice return here by Sapporo, yeah. And it's going to be the third capture, maybe even fourth. Trying to pull in, he's low HP. But yeah, I see Sapporo is actually pressuring Voltage so bad. Malakai. Light.
Yes, sir. Overdrive box falling in towards the center. A lot of people joined the chat since you joined. You got a lot of fans. A lot of people who enjoy listening to you.
You cap. I'm not even checking Twitch, but thank you guys. If this is true, I love you guys. I think it's like 4 people or 5 people joined. So yeah, he's trying to support me on that. But yeah, let's see. Pix is trying to pull this flag. He's 1v1 against Stalker, but I think Pix has no repair, which is bad for him. He will not pull this flag. But all good. They're chilling with 3-0 and 5 minutes left. I don't think there is no comeback for this, but let's hope at least. Maybe they'll give a good round. I like Voltage.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, Mr. Vanka said hi to you in chat.
Mr. Vanka?
Yeah. Your teammate. You probably just got out of call with him.
Yeah, I just finished my call with him. He even PM'd me.
Yeah, he probably couldn't. He couldn't part ways with you. He just wanted to talk to you
No.
longer. True love. True love.
And actually, I love him as my brother. So yeah, thank. Hello, Vanka. I can't see the Twitch chat, but yeah, hello, bro. You're welcome. Like it's the last round. I'm sorry for being late. I was training and I have official tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, your official tomorrow will be a good match as well. I mean, what do you think is going to happen?
I mean, you can say better. Wait, after this pull, I will tell you. G Stalker pulling this flag with Zalatoy. Kasa. What the fuck is this thing? Oh, you go ahead, Kai.
Yes. Stalker somehow still alive because of his overdrive. Continuing to heal him. He's heading towards his flag. This is probably going to be the first capture for Voltage.
Sorry for
Um,
what happened. Yeah, Kaya, as I told you, I think Red Notice against them will be better match than ours. It's gonna be so close and probably one of the best match, even the best match actually for this Legend stage. Ours
Red
against
Notice versus
Frenzy.
Diamonds.
Yeah, bro. This match
Yeah.
could be streamed in both channels actually, Russian and English.
Mm, I'll think about it honestly. Like your match against Frenzy, it's not going to be as close probably because I do think Team P is still better than Frenzy, even though Frenzy is a good up and coming team.
Yeah, Frenzy is
But
actually a really good team. Okay.
what is your opinion? Like, do you think Frenzy stands a chance, or do you think you're going to destroy them tomorrow?
I mean, I've got
Tell me
friends
honestly. You
there.
can tell me honestly.
I've got friends there. I don't want to say my opinion, but it's gonna be a good match, bro. Like, I don't want
Okay.
to say what's gonna
By
happen.
saying you got friends there and not explaining means you think you're going to destroy them.
Not destroy. Maybe they can, bro. Bro, you think? And I'm actually, I will say my opinion, but you'll think like I'm being, I have some ego or something. But
I mean, if I didn't want your opinion, I wouldn't have asked for it. So go ahead, hit me with it.
I mean, yeah, it will be like maybe 3-0 or 4-0 for us tomorrow.
Hmm.
With all my respect to Frenzy, bro. Like, but yeah, like that's my opinion. Maybe they'll
Right.
prove us wrong. They will give us
Mm.
a good fight. Actually,
I mean, I really hope so as well. What do you think? Is Team P, is it on the same level as Diamonds and Red Notice, or do you think you're better than them? Like, who
I
do you
mean,
think is the best team right now? Let's just keep it at that.
the best team.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not me. Will say people will say, but actually, I think most of the people say Team P will win. Maybe because of the names after Diamonds got nerfed. So yeah, I think people say Team P, but I don't know, bro. It might be Diamonds, might be Red Notice. Like one of these three teams will win champion for sure.
Really, I mean, in the previous seasons, like it's happened more often than not that an unexpected or somewhat unexpected team has won. So, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, who knows, bro? And Battle Axes actually, bro, like they let me down today. Like they lost against Divine. I I thought like they will dash Divine like 4-0 or something like. But lucky for them, Divine outplayed them, and well done by Divine today. They won Battle Axes, and they still have one more game for Star. I didn't expect that, actually. I didn't even calculate them between the top eight. Guy, they proved the man them wrong.
Right, yeah. I mean, in the meantime, Sapporo did manage to capture one more flag, but at this point, it's not going to matter much. Like, even if they were to tie, Sapporo would still win. So, not much to say about this match going further. GG's to both teams. Good job to the Voltage for putting up a good fight, and good job to Sapporo for winning.
Yeah, well done by Sapporo. Like Nasser Ali Ato. Congrats to you, brother. If you hear me now. So yeah, 5-1 on job, and yeah, it's gonna take the win. And I think you're gonna be 2-1. One more game also for Star. Interesting. I hope I don't meet you, Ato. If you hear me now, I'm gonna pack you, G. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Well done by Sapporo. Well done by Sapporo taking this win. And yeah, Kai, if you wanna say something, you go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just let me close up this stream. All right, so that was a great match. First of all, thank you so much for everyone who stuck around for this very long 1.5 hours. So my respect to everyone still watching, the true diehard esports fans. Thank you so much for a lovely broadcaster for sticking around as well, for showing you guys the way the battle played out. Thank you as well for Ziet who came, even if it was only for 4 minutes. We still appreciate you.
Thank you,
So
bro.
yeah, we do hope to see you tomorrow. We got some amazing streams tomorrow, so we do hope to see you then again. So that was it from us today, guys. Thank you so much, and until next time.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.